Hello, hello. Welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm not sure if anybody's actually watching this so far, so hi. If you are. If not, then you don't hear this anyways, so yep. Oh hey, there is someone watching. Hello, hello. Good morning. How are you today? Oh shit. It's gonna be one of those days, I think. Yep. Good morning. So, I started these already. Started them yesterday. Got the first stitch done, and as well as trimming, really. I then decided that, well, no, I didn't decide. I was completely out of inserts, so I had to stop what I was doing and make inserts last night. So, that's what I did. Enjoying your long weekend, about to get out the crochet. Perfect! Let's have a creative time here. You get that crochet, girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, I gotta show you something, so I'm gonna be right back because you're gonna wanna see this because that's you. Hello, hello, welcome. It's been a while. I'll be right back, okay? Just give me 1 second because I have to show Origami Shuriken this thing. Hold on. Okay. So last time, when I was wearing this beautiful, beautiful crocheted shawl, and I was trying to figure out how to connect it, because the button was great, but at the same time I wanted it kind of like a little different. I couldn't figure out where to put the button. So, I have... There's a piece of tape on that. Didn't mean to do that. I got something, and I think you're gonna like this. Regular barrette. Good morning, good morning. Regular barrette with the, like that. And I'm doing this. Makes me super happy. So, yeah. Now I have a new way of connecting it, and I'm so excited because it adds a little bling to it, and I love it so much. So thank you again, and I was so happy when I figured out that I could use barrettes for this. And I love the button, but it wasn't staying as well as I wanted it to. So barrettes! So, go figure, find all the barrettes, use those to connect your shawls. And you can switch them out because then they can be like this, or they can be like this, or they can, you know, switch everything. Anyways, I had to, you said crochet, and I was like, oh wait, I got a new way to wear the thing you made me, and I love it so much. So I might even be taking Firestorm to PAX Unplugged with me. And if so, this is actually going to become part of my cosplay as well. So, thank you. Anyways, we're here for Stitchy Fix. We are not here for crochet ideas. How to connect your scarf. Whew. I just got really excited. I apologize for that. I think the coffee just hit me. Coffee definitely just hit me. We're gonna rock and roll today. So how is everybody? How are you all? I hope everybody's doing well. We're gonna turn these trays. You're gonna get the first look right now at the new trays that I designed, and they still have a little bit of work that needs to be done to them because I was a little a little off on some of my digital measurements. I'm not a digital artist. This is not something I do. But they were mostly good, so I'm making them anyways. And these are just going to be sample trays. They're not going to be for sale because they are not perfect and I'm not happy with them enough to sell them. But a couple people will be getting these because while I can't sell them, they're still really pretty and I want to give them to friends. So this is going to be the tray. Hello, the supervisor has arrived. Hello. Hey. Lizzie. Hey, buddy. Oh. Cat time? Hello, hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here this morning. Happy full-time awesomeness. Oh yes, I'm so excited. It was really nice. I actually had breakfast this morning and I'm feeling energetic today. Might be just anxiety. Yes. Oh. Apparently my arm isn't clean enough for him. Yes, so I hope everybody's doing well on this lovely morning. I say lovely, but it's raining here and I don't like rain. Oh, of course. My cat has also decided now that I am working, it's time to lap. Hey, you're not supposed to sit. Stop laying down on the job, buddy. Supervisors. Also lazy. So, how is everybody today? Everybody who has not already answered. Woof! I quit. Trying to talk. Okay, so yeah, the problem I have here is that the box itself around the outside is actually not 5 by 5 inches, which it's supposed to be. As you can see here, it's just under 5 inches by just under 5 inches. So it's not quite right. I need to alter it just a little bit, but it's close enough. Close enough. So that's number one. And because I already have my logo in the middle of these, I don't have to add it in the form of one of these very meticulously cut labels, because these things are a pain in the ass. As much as I love them and I need them on this stuff, because, you know, how else are you going to know who made it? It's like putting your signature on a piece of art. Sometimes it feels like it ruins the art. But, you know, whatever. Alright, next one. Excuse me, supervisor. On the other side, you will see that I have this beautiful tree bark fabric, which is actually the same fabric that I bought and used for the gorilla with the brush trays for his fundraiser this summer. Got the same fabric on this side because it was just too good. It was perfect with the Druid version of my logo. It was meant to be. So when I bought that, I actually bought a bunch extra so that I could make these. Very, very excited about that. And there's 2 versions of this. Actually, there's 3 different versions of this dice tray that I'm making today. What? Yeah. 3 whole versions. So, light version, dark version, and then we're going to have a mixed version where it's going to be light green on one side, dark green on the other side. And that one will be completely reversible as well. I'm probably going to go ahead and put that with the critical clips, see how it looks, rather than normal snaps. And yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling today. But this was mostly a test of making sure that my design came out right, that the colors looked good, and so far they look fantastic. I love it. So glad that I was able to figure out how to take color samples from the logo that Jess made for me. And yeah. If you like this version of my logo, go check out Flying's Curious on Twitter. Jess Hanna, she is wonderful. She's a fantastic artist. Took my logo and made this alt version, and I'm so lucky that she was able to do that for me, because it was wonderful and I'm so happy with this art. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and be checking every single line on this to make sure that it's correct, so that if I need to mark it, I can do so. But it looks like everything is just about, it's square. Not quite the right dimensions, but square. So that's a good thing. At the very least, it's a square. So yeah. There we go. I actually ended up with 2 of the dark versions, because apparently 5 panels is the smallest amount I can order. Have to do at least 5 panels when I'm ordering custom fabric. So it's a little difficult to do just like 1 or 2. Can't do just 1 or 2. Gotta do 3. Now technically, since the box is all correct on that one, it should be fine on this one. But we're gonna double check it, because measure twice, cut once, right? Yeah. Measure twice, sew once. Let's try that too. Yep. Just about perfect. Okay. So that's 3. Number 4. In addition, I also have 3 bags that I'm going to be making. Not at the moment though. I really wanted to get the trays done, because one is going to go out to a friend today, if I can get it done. So yeah. Come on, don't break. Just turn. Don't break, just turn. Sorry, I heard a noise, and it looks like my cat's trying to get into my drawers with my fabric again. But they're closed. Haha. That's what I thought. She's given up. So this one's actually going to be off a little bit, just for the simple fact that the middles didn't line up. Yeah, it's going to be slightly off because the measurement is slightly off. so it doesn't sit completely in the middle of the tray when you turn it opposite ways. So this middle seam's going to be a little off, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's why these are tests. This is why we test things. And I will say that these ones came out better than the first test run I did on trays that I tried to design, which came out so bad that they won't even see the light of day. I haven't even cut them because I ordered so much fabric. Oh, it was a really expensive test run that I did, and it completely came out terrible. I hate the colors, the way they printed. I'm not a fan of how the design came out. It was just bad. So we're not going to do that again. At least not that one. I will be right back. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and, what do you think? Follow the light one or follow the dark? Follow the light, I guess. Don't follow the light. Maybe you should follow the light. I don't know. What? Too many thoughts in my head. I feel like my brain is just a bunch of angry, buzzy bees. Today. I've got too much in my brain. But you know, that's just the way of it. Angry bees. Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you for the rainbow love today. How are you doing today? We are rocking and rolling. So far, so good this morning. I even had breakfast. What? I know, right? I had breakfast and all my coffee before I started streaming. And then I started streaming like on time. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yesterday you had nothing in your brain except for a sinus headache, but you feel better now that you've had the thunderstorm. Well, that's good. Doing good. Had time to paint minis. Working on yellows. I have heard that. Yeah. Working on yellows. Difficult shade to shade and highlight, fun nevertheless. You know what? Yellow's my favorite color. So I'm a little biased, but everything yellow, make everything yellow. No, don't make everything yellow because yellow doesn't look good on everything. But you know, yellow looks good on a lot of things. Okay, I'm out. Hold on. Grabbed a handful of inserts, did not actually count them. Yeah. Painting a fantasy football team in yellow and purple. That's beautiful. Like it. Yeah, I know. It's funny, yellow has been a highly debated... Excuse? Cats are knocking over boxes. They're empty boxes, so it's fine. It's just they're sleeping boxes. I don't have cat beds around my house. I have boxes that normally Amazon boxes because I buy a lot of stuff online. If I can get it online rather than going to a store, I will do that. Stores make me anxious as fuck. Alright. Oh. I forgot about Fred's mustache. Everybody say hello to Fred. Hello, Fred. Good morning. Are you ready? We are full-time now, Fred. Are you excited about that? Yeah? Yeah, you're excited? This is his excited face, as you can tell. He's very, very excited about going full-time with me. We are gonna put this baby to work. And you know what? Soon, Fred, soon you'll actually be using your own purpose to embroider stuff. I know, crazy. Anyways, I don't have actual coworkers or anybody here with me to talk to, so I talk to chat and I talk to my my computer. Talk to my sewing machine. I don't talk to the computer. That would be silly. It doesn't have eyes. But that's why I put eyes on everything, so I can talk to it without feeling like a crazy person, because, yeah. Scusi, why'd you do that? What? Fred? Not doing that. Just started, already have to rethread you. No bueno. There you go. There we go. Fred upgrade. Well, see, no, hold on. This sewing machine right here is actually a combo sewing and embroidery machine, which is why I bought it. Because I want to do embroidery. I just haven't had the time to figure out how to fucking use the embroidery part. So, as part of my, I now have essentially 40 extra hours a week, when you start talking about like commute time and everything like that. Now I have an extra 40 hours a week, even though I wasn't actually full-time in the office. The time commuting and everything like that made it full-time. Now that I have that, I can play around with embroidery. So you might have a Stitchy Fix coming up that will just be me fucking around with the embroidery part of my machine, and you can watch how horrible I am at figuring out new technology. Yay! It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. There's no way this could go wrong. That's off. Okay. Pay attention, Aras. Whoa! Hold on. Hey! Hey! Sorry, I apologize if I yelled a little too loud for you. My cats were fighting and they were starting to look like they were about to start knocking stuff over, like legitimately, so I had to scare them away. loud noises do that very well. Okay. So I have another idea for trays that I'm going to be experimenting with next. It's going to keep the same general idea as this tray, kind of mixing the bit of the design that I had for the keychain bags that I did, where it's got a little, where it's got that, what's it called, smear between the light green and the dark green. Gonna take that into account for the next design I do, and see how that looks as a tray. Have it like smearing up the sides. I think that'd be pretty cool. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I've got so many ideas. I've got so many things that I've been holding on to for so long. And I just haven't had the time, energy, or wherewithal to make it a thing. Let's see how far off this is on the other side. Oh no, this isn't the double. That one's on the bottom. Duh. I know what I'm doing. I'm totally a professional here. Yeah, totally. I think I'm actually gonna do the inside seam and then go around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Oh, damn it. What did I want to show? Oh, you missed it. I was gonna show this. The shawl that Origami Shuriken crocheted for me. I actually got a little hair barrette to keep it closed at the rather than the button, because I was having issues figuring out where I wanted to button it and like hooking it, because I didn't want to stretch any of the beautiful, very beautiful little berries here. It's hard to see on stream, but there is a definite berry pattern to the crochet, and I just wanted to show that because I was really excited about it. It's not not anything at all related to what I'm doing here. It was just Origami Shuriken mentioned that she was crocheting, and I said, ooh, 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 I got something. So that was it. Perfect. And these lines are just the right width, which I was actually worried about because I want to cover up the sew line here. this light line right here. I want to cover that up with the thread. I didn't want it to be too thick so that you could still see it after I'd sewn. But it looks like it's perfect width. Perfect width. So I'm super happy about that development. I will say it's very hard for me to stay on the line. I think the chaos in me just wants to go everywhere but the line. What's this line? Let's cross it. Just jump all over it. There's a reason when people tell me how to pronounce, ask me how to pronounce my name, I'm like, oh, it's Aras, like goddess of discord. Once again, this is why you are chaos demons. Alright, that's 2. Nah. Oh man, I have to say I'm really glad. I just double checked my my stream uptime and everything like that, and it looks like I have 0 dropped frames. 0! Yay! Okay. Praise Technomancer. Pact of the Router over here. Now, if I could get through this whole stream day without actually dropping the stream, that would make me so happy. Oh. I'm just remembering. It is the last day for September. So, if you have a sub or a gift sub or anything like that to any channel, not even just mine, any channel at all, make sure you go ahead and renew it today. That way, you can continue your subscription or start a new one for, I think it's like $2.99 or something like that. But the streamer gets the full normal amount for the stream for their subscription price. So, if you have any streamers that you like, not just me, anybody at all, go ahead and click that sub button today. Continue your sub for September because you pay less, the streamer gets the same amount, and everybody wins. But today's the last day, so, you know, you gotta kind of like get on that. Because come tomorrow, September will be over. And it will be arguably the best month of the year. Halloween. Halloween month is the best month of the year. I don't make the rules. I just, you know, I do make the rules. What are you talking about? I only make the rules here. In the chaos corner, Head Faye makes rules. Alright, here's where the real test comes in. Did I get these lined up? Did they line up? We don't know. We're gonna find out in about 2 minutes. September runs through... Apparently, I'm wrong. Well, that sucks. Thank you for letting me know. Please disregard everything I just said about September. It's done. I'm sorry. If you missed it, you missed it. But you know what? Now's a great time to resubscribe to any of your favorite streamers anyways. Because tomorrow's the first day of the month. Oh well. Speaking of streamers, my painted miniatures from Jen... CNG mini painting came in the mail today. Gorgeous painted mushroomman and really bright colors. Didn't make sense either to me. Yeah, that's not even like the full September. Yeah, I don't know. Well, awesome. I'm so glad you like them. Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry. I get very distracted so easily. I hear sounds behind me. I'm like, what's that? Really good at this whole paying attention thing. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, so close! It is so freaking close. You see how far off that is? That's like, what, 1/8 of an inch maybe? 1/16 of an inch possibly? Squirrel, yes. Twitch has weird priorities sometimes, like with the party emotes originally not being permanent. Fortunately, they changed their minds, so now we have all the rainbow emotes permanently. I'm really sad that I missed those still. Very, very sad. I wish there was a way that somebody could, like, share that with me. Because I want to make the Chaos Beans always have rainbow wings. Why can't they be flying Chaos Beans? Why? I think I'm going to have to do another version of the Chaos Bean with wings. Ooh, maybe I could do a Chaos Bean Fairy. Actually, I really like that idea. Chaos Bean Fairy. Fairy. Oh my god, Fairy. I love rainbows in the chat too. They need to bring it back somehow. They need to bring it back so that I can get the wings. I'm so mad. I didn't even realize that was a thing. gross. Get back here. No, I'm not a perfectionist at all. For someone who loves chaos so much, I am really particular about things. Alright. How much did this line up? It was kind of off by quite a bit. This one's staying with me. It's not going anywhere. Actually, no, I might go ahead and give this to somebody. But, they need to know. Oh, thank you, thank you. Hello, welcome. Thank you, Princey. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, and I'm very sorry. Please correct me if you want. Principia Co. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it so much. Principia, COH for City of Heroes. Thank you so much. Hello, Dragon Gem. It's always a pleasure to see you. And, well, the god Slanesh and Warhammer 40k is also obsessed with perfection. Ah, yes. It's one of my dualities is that on the one hand, I want everything to be perfect and just so, and then on the other hand, chaos everywhere. So good luck finding a balance. Every time I see Magus, every time I see you in the chat, I always have that debate where I'm like, is it a hard G, a soft G? I don't know. So I apologize, I'm really bad at names. Yeah. Okay. We are rocking and rolling today. I hope if anybody is listening while they are at work, they are getting tons of stuff done and everything's going well this morning. I know it's Monday, so a lot of people probably are at work. So if you're working and lurking, don't forget to take breaks. Don't forget to drink your water and your caffeinated beverage of choice if you are likely addicted to caffeine. Also, don't forget to get up and stretch every once in a while, please. For the love of your own body, please get up, just stretch. If you are sitting at a desk, if you are up, and you're walking around for your whole shift, you know, just sit down, take a few minutes to just take a load off your feet. Alright. That was a little messier than I would like. This whole tray's a little messier than I would like. But that's fine. This is why it's a sample. So this one's actually done because it is going to be a tray with crinkle clips in it. Because of that, I'm just gonna put the thread to the side for just a moment. We're gonna take a look at this now that I have it done. Oh, the fade that I was talking about, it's going to be a lot like this, only it's going to go up the sides of the tray. So it'll be like faded up here, around here. I'm super excited about that. Yeah, so these are actually up on my website for sale right now. If you do like this, these are keychain bags. They have a squeeze open or let go for close. There is a gap in them. However, not even a D4 gets out because these things are tough. You can fit 2 standard size pens or pencils in there. You can fit a standard dice set plus a few extra for, you know, when you're rolling sneak attack or, you know, at advantage or whatever. You know, gotta have a couple extra for, you know, your naughty dice. You gotta have some for advantage and some for, you know, extra damage. They also fit string cheese. I have a customer and friend who once snuck string cheese into a work meeting via one of my keychain bags, and I have never been more proud of my friend. I also know someone who said their roommate used theirs as they put their like keys in it and then hooked it to their clothes while they were running, so that their keys weren't actually like hitting them, you know, metal keys hitting you as you run. So they did that. Actually need to order more quick clips. So how was that? I only got 2 sets left, which makes me really happy because I ordered 5 sets and now I'm down to 2, which means that people have actually bought them. There we go. That's the tray set up with the critical clips. Pretty nice. And then of course, you can reverse it. Turn it around. You know, you got your light green inside, your dark outside. And now you can't even see the fact that I screwed up on lining these up. I think I'm only going to do a one side thing. They're not going to be both sides. Although I really do like the whole thing. I might even just do the fade and not actually put the do the fade on one side and then the box on the other side. I might do that because then that'll be good. So yeah, but this is with the quick clips. I'm super happy with how this looks. This is fantastic. And I really like how the wood works with the wood, the faux wood, obviously, look of my, my alt logo. Super happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Yes, thank you. I actually, what I really want to do is have the ivy climb up the sides, like spread out from the middle of the tray and go all the way up every side. Would be super cool. I don't have the time or the patience to do it myself. I might go back and have Jess do another version specifically for these trays that has the ivy climbing up all sides. Just spread the ivy out a little bit more, which I like. But yeah, So there we go. But I think I'm gonna do a version with the fade coming up the sides here. So it'll be light green, dark green fade. I might even decide at one point to do different alt versions of my logo, as I can afford the art, of course. Do different alt versions of the logo and make them completely different colors. Like maybe do a warlock theme one, or whatever it may be. But this is my druid theme because, you know, druid at heart. So there's that. And that's really all I was doing with that. But I'm super duper happy. And if you like these, if you like this idea, these were made by Ariel, who is actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pull out one of her cards so you can see. This is by Critical Kits. Ariel Milstein made them. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, here. This is what we're gonna do. Right here. It's by Ariel Milstein. You can find her on Twitter as Ariel is here. She makes all sorts of different like bag tags, tokens, coins, all sorts of stuff. She makes them with a laser cutter that she has at her own house. Everything is handmade. These are hand stained. I will be getting a restock soon because I only have a couple left. And you can actually buy trays in my store right now with these instead of snaps. I also have a pre-order going with dragon scale fabric that's going to come out. And that has an option. If you like the critical clips, you will be able to get them with the pre-order. You can take the critical clips version rather than the snapped version of any of the dice trays that I have on pre-order, and those will be included for you. And I will also include a nice little snazzy bag to keep them in, because while I have had the idea of making a pocket built into the tray, it's not something that I've completely tested and been able to perfect at the moment, so I'm not offering it as a thing. But you know, now that I have more time, it's my mandatory cat pets. Mandatory scritches break. There you go. Yes, you go, boy. You'll love some scritches. But that's coming. That will be a feature that I will be experimenting with, putting a pocket that you can put the critical clips right into inside the tray itself, so when you go to fold it up and take it away, you know, go wherever you want, you can have it too. He's a very happy supervisor. He's a good boy. Yes, my good boy. What's on your whiskers? He likes it when I scorch his face. Yes. Thanks for mentioning the pre-order. Well, I do what I can. And just so you know, on that note for the pre-order, hey! I just put that up there so I wouldn't get cat butt all over it. Speaking of pre-order, the pre-order ends on Wednesday at noon. So go right now to arasivad.com. The link is right there. It's right there. You can see it. You can see it. Go there now. You can get a wonderful blue water dragon scale. You can get earth dragon scale or fire dragon scale. Since we're, you know, I should have gotten a silver one and done wind too, though I do actually have some silver dragon scale just over there. And that's on my list of things to make. Actually, you know what? Hold on. In case anybody was wondering, this is what the blue dragon scale looks like, because I actually already ordered it in a small sample size before I even got the pre-order organized. I have this. This is the blue dragon scale, the water dragon. Same fabric that I have in the pre-order. You can order it in a deluxe tray, a regular tray, large bag, D4 bag. You can even get these in keychain bags. This particular cut of fabric is going to make probably 1 to 2 dice trays, and then a shit ton of keychain bags. So those are coming. These are going to be available in my store as pre-made items whenever I'm done making them. I will get to them. They're probably going to be next. Well, I say next, but I have these to finish. And then I have the Revilo stuff just came in. So all the Revilo trays that people ordered on that Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter. But, no. You cannot be up there. I just tried to walk across my computer. So if you ordered a Revilo tray on the Revilo I can't speak. On the Kickstarter, you can actually, it's coming, because I'm going to start production on it as soon as I'm done with these trays. There's only a few things that got ordered, so it actually will be done this week and sent to Creature Curation this week. They're coming really, really, really soon. Anyways. So yes, those are coming. You just ordered a bag, a keychain bag, and a deluxe tray. Yay! Thank you. It makes me so happy. I think that, you know what, Dragon Gem? I think that you are probably my #1 customer. I'm pretty sure you've ordered more from me than anybody else single-handedly. And I know a lot of the stuff that you've ordered is for gifts, which I completely appreciate, because everybody should have a good keychain bag. Everybody should have a good dice tray. Everybody needs a dice bag. I mean, who doesn't need a dice bag? Or a dice tray? I mean, obviously people who don't play Dungeons & Dragons don't really need it, but you know, it's fine. All the hype! All the hype! I'm so excited. There's so much going on, and some of the stuff I can't even tell you yet. All the hype. So much. There's so much going on. I've got all these ideas and fabrics, and I'm so excited that I finally have the time to actually like sit down and start truly making to my potential. Heck, I'll even actually, what I might do is after I finish these trays, take a lunch break and then come back and start in on the Revilo stuff, because I did get the fabric in. So I can start it. Why the heck not? Maybe, oh, I might even be able to get it to Brian by Friday. That'd be fantastic. Oh my gosh. If I could have that stuff to Creature Curation by Friday, it would make me so happy. Which it's entirely possible that I'll be able to do that. And the thought about it makes me so happy already. But y'all, my schedule just freed up so much. I'm so excited. Yay. I'm so happy about it too. I have to say props to Mr. Sivad, because without him doing so well at his job, I would not have the courage to actually quit my job, because I like paying bills. I mean, I don't like paying bills, but I like being able to pay my bills, you know, and eating is important. I don't do enough of it, but you know, I like to. I would like to eat more. I'm trying. This whole self-care thing is kind of new to me. But that's fine. This is why we're learning and we're growing and we're getting better. Doing what we can. Alright, that one's done. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm almost done. I'm actually almost done with these trays. It really helps if I start things before. Because everything was already... I mean, I already went through the first seam of it. As well as marking and everything. So everything was already almost done. You just had to do the middle. You want a pickle? Sorry. There's so many exciting things. All the things. Speaking of, okay, so I know this. I imagine it requires a lot of courage and a safety net as well. Yes, Hubs and I have been saving up for quite a while in preparation of me going full-time, and the fact that we have enough in savings to last us for a little while if I can't make any money, which doesn't seem to be the case. If I don't make enough money to pay bills, at least we can float a little bit. We'll be okay. We shall be alright. It definitely made it easier to finally take that leap. Though, to be fair, I also spent like 2 hours freaking out this morning, like, oh my gosh, my last paycheck is coming in on Friday, and then after that I'm done. I don't have anything else. Like, I gotta sell things. So, it was slightly a rough morning, just from that existential crisis that I had. Oh my god, I'm no longer getting a regular paycheck. Whew. It's scary. It's very, very scary. But it's okay, because I have wonderful people like you guys, y'all, yo folks, you peoples. Trying not to say you guys, because that's very limiting. Y'all, I'm really happy for all of you in chat and all of you who support me, whether it's even just saying, hey, you got this. It really does brighten my day. It really helps. Knowing that I have so many people behind me. So thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I definitely could not have done it without you. Yeah. So thank you. Even if you're just sitting here lurking on my stream, I appreciate you for just sitting here and lurking, because it makes me feel better about knowing that people actually care. So here's the question. I have these. Do I put this on the inside, or do I make this the inside? Which one should be the inside? Vote now in chat, because I really don't know. I kind of feel like this should be the outside and this should be the inside, so you can see the logo. But tell me, what do you think? Since you're in chat right now, Tell me what you think. Tell me now. I'm sorry. That was bad. Don't. Can we edit that out? We can't edit that out. This is live. Okay. Like I can edit things. For the record, I still have not been able to figure out how to take out audio from my videos. Driving me up a fucking wall. I can't do it. All these people can do so many cool editing things and like take audio and clip it together and put it over videos and do all sorts of stuff. I just can't. I can't even figure out how to mute a video that I've taken. And YouTube is no help. You can clip it. It'll make you... What? No. I don't think that'll make me feel better. If I ever say anything interesting, though, please feel free to clip it. Or, you know, whatever. There was one clip that someone caught me saying something along the lines of, "It's too early for me to think of semen." And I was talking about sailors. I was talking about sailors. We were playing a 7th sea game. And on the Scroticus Academy. And we all have dirty minds. So, you know, semen. They're sailors! We were on a ship. It was 7th sea. Met sailors. To be fair, there's never a good time to think about semen. I mean... Nope. My sister-in-law would argue that. Then again, she used to work at a fertility clinic. At the time, naval officers appreciate it. At the time, my sister-in-law was working at a fertility clinic, sperm bank, and my brother-in-law, her husband, these are on my husband's side, of course, he was also working as a traditional banker. So every time someone would ask what they did, they were like, "Oh, we're in banking." Don't need to tell them what kind of deposits my sister-in-law was counting, but you know, both in banking. Kind of bank. Different kinds, but you know. So for her, it was always a good time to think of that. But yeah, naval officers also think about semen a lot. I suppose their wives do too. Or husbands, or partners of other kinds. Families. Yep. That's where we're going. Welcome to Slightly Inappropriate Conversations with Aras. While I sew. This is... My mind is always on dirty mode, just so you know. I live in the gutter. It's kind of in my name, Sivad. Siv, gutter, odd, a little weird, you know. Okay, so we said wood pattern on the outside. I completely agree. Everybody seems to agree in chat, so we're gonna go with that. Now the question is, what color do I do for the snaps? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the brass snaps though, because that'll make it look a little bit more rustic. Just sewn these the other way. Oh well. Note to self, make sure you turn them around. Don't like it this way. Once again, that's why they're testing. You had friend drama in the D&D game this weekend and your campaign may fall apart. Oh no! That's no good. I'm so sorry. I would ask what happened, but I'm not sure if this is the place to discuss it, if there's friend drama. It's dinner time in Denmark. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. I hope you have a great evening. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. If this continues going well, as far as streaming, I might be doing it almost every day. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's entirely possible. Yeah, campaign drama is never good at all. I'm very sorry about that. Daily Stitchy Fix? Not daily. Most days. There are still definitely some times where I'm going to be working on stuff that I can't show, or that is just not a Stitchy Fix. Because, you know, I have like taxes and design work that I need to do. As well as, you know, other things. Secret projects. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoy my streams. That makes me very happy. I really, really love that people are having a good time here. I try my best. I hope I'm entertaining enough for everybody. Sometimes I worry that I'm just blabbing and people are like, okay, can you just shut up now and just sew? Shut up and sew. Ever thought of making tutorial videos and streams? I have. I'm actually working on, so here's the thing, is that lessons and stuff like that it's valuable. And it's something that I can do at this point. If anybody wants to like private lessons or anything like that, I do have a Patreon tier that not one person has taken so far. That you get an hour one-on-one with me per month. We can go over anything that you want. Whether it's you want sewing lessons, maybe you just want someone to vent to, maybe you want you know, someone to bounce RPG ideas off of, campaign stuff. I don't blab. And I can give feedback and help kind of bounce ideas and whatnot. So, you know, an hour one-on-one every month. It's one of my Patreon tiers. So go ahead down in one of the things below. You'll see a Patreon thing. If you're interested in doing something like that, it is an option. I'm also working on an expanded portion of my website that's going to be a members area, and there I will probably also put tutorials on like how to use sewing machines. No, hold on. I am not a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I am not claiming to be a therapist. But if you want someone to vent to, you can take. If that's what you want to do with your hour of time, I cannot give you advice. I cannot act as a complete therapist. Not at all what I'm qualified for. I'm not qualified for that. But if that's what you want to do with your hour, just vent. Then, you know, I can listen. I'm a great listener. But I am not a therapist. I will never pretend to be on the same level. I am not a substitute for therapy. But you get an hour of my time in a video call every month. You can choose how you use that. Had a player leave because his work schedule. That part was fine. That part is not the drama. The drama came when I tried to replace the player with someone new. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Don't hit my feet. I'm really glad that I didn't just stab myself. That would have been a great way to start my first week. Sometimes having an ear to be heard from is really all people need at the time. I completely agree. I actually, I was having a really bad day yesterday and someone started asking questions at just the right time and they got an earful. But it felt really good. It was what I needed at the moment. I just needed to tell someone what I was feeling and why. And I didn't need anything to happen after that. I needed to get that thing that was bothering me out. Yeah. And Dragon Gem, that's terrible. I'm really sorry about that. Was it like the player just didn't mesh well with the people already in the campaign? Is that it? I would assume that's what it is. But I hope everything works out. Because that would... that makes me very sad. I'll tip off that. I'm gonna have to do something about that. One of my current players is a good friend, but he's very opinionated on how people should play their characters. I can usually ignore this because he's my friend. Anyways, I sent an email to the whole group on Monday saying that we were going to get a new player. Thursday, I got a message from my friend that made snarky comments about the new player's character sheet that was posted to your campaign on D&D Beyond. Didn't respond to it. The next day, the friend was at your house. Oh, no. I hate to say it, but anybody who's gonna start telling me how I'm supposed to play my character is gonna get an automatic no from me. I do not like that. This is my character. I will play them how I want to. That's a really rough situation, though. Especially if you genuinely like the people other than that specific problem. But it sounds like that particular player is the problem there. Yeah, anybody, if another player in my game starts trying to tell me how to play my character or anything like that, that's a big no for me. Hard no. Ow. see. Next day, the friend was at my house playing board games all night, and then at the end of the night, he mentions he wants his son, who does not live with him, to join our group, and I said that was fine, even though we were already full. We can make room. Very generous of you. Well, the session happens on Saturday, and the friend does not like how the new player is playing his character. Makes it evident during play, but we got through it. Then the next morning, the friend messages the whole group on D&D Beyond and says he can't play with us anymore because he wants his son to play and there's not enough room. Didn't you already say there was? Doesn't talk to me or anything first. I was already going to ask the new player not to return because of the tension, but he didn't give me a chance. Well, it sounds like you actually, the problem player took themselves from the situation, which that's hard. I'm sorry, Dragon Gem. That's really, really tough. Because on the one hand, my brain's like, well, good, the problem removed itself. Because obviously if this person was like, I mean, they were ragging on this person's character just from looking at the sheet, before they even got a chance to play in game. And then they start playing in game and, you know, try and tell people how to do the things they wanted to do. That would have been like a big bad. Well, I'm very sorry. That's a really tough situation. I can't imagine. See, this is another reason why I don't DM. My anxiety. Ow! I just put the chair on my own foot. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm not gonna start yelling. Don't start yelling. Yep. I would have to agree there, Sildari. But yeah, I also once again I also agree with that. I hope that it doesn't damage the friendship anymore. But also it sounds like they're not really the best friend to begin with, to be honest. If they're going to just quit the campaign without even talking to you. After pulling all that. You pull all that and then you quit the campaign. A good friend would at least say something. Like, other than, you know, because you said that their son could join. You know, it's full, but it's fine. And then they're like, oh no, there's not enough room, I'm quitting. Well, obviously they were just looking for an excuse to quit the campaign at that point, it sounds like to me. Or perhaps they were trying to force you into kicking that other player out. You called him and he's not answering your calls. Yeah, that's a bad friend. Doesn't sound like a very good friend at all to me. Although, once again, I don't know the full situation and I don't know that person, so I can't be making judgments. But from what you said, I personally probably would have just cut that person off and been like, okay, well, you don't want to talk about this, then I don't want to talk to you. If you can't be an adult about this, why would I want to try to be an adult with you? You've removed the other player because you didn't think he fit into the group well as well. Yeah. I can understand that. And, you know, removing the other player because they don't fit, that's perfectly acceptable, too. Like, first of all, it's your game. Second of all, well, it's not just your game, but you're the one running it. And if you see that tension and that the party composition, the player composition isn't going to work out well, then, you know, it's not going to work out well. But he didn't even really give you a chance. It sounds like he didn't even really give the new player a chance either. Just automatically was like, nope, not doing it. That's a bad friend. Yeah, I can understand that. I feel for you. I'm so sorry. I really, really wish they would value your friendship a little bit more, because you are a terrific friend and a terrific person. Hey, you can always vent to me. Dragon Gem, you should know that by now. I am here to listen. I'm a good listener. Ooh, the brass snaps were a very, very good idea. Hello, hello, Rosie. Welcome. You're just in time to see Snappus in action. Look at this. Look at this beautiful tray. I can't believe he thought I would pick someone over our friendship, or a game over our friendship. I completely agree. That's terrible. I agree, Stidari. I hope that they calm down and we'll talk to you. Brass snaps were a very good idea. Matches the brown very well. And I'm super duper happy with how this looks. So, this will be the next exclusive, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I hope that your friend sees the error of his ways and comes back and we'll talk to you about it, because you're an awesome friend. I can only imagine you're a great DM also, and letting a game get between your friendship is not cool. Yes, all the druid vibes. Put something on it. Good morning, good morning. How are you today? I'm so happy to see you here. I'm almost done. All right. Making your to-do list for the day and wanted to say hi. Well, thank you for dropping in. I hope your to-do list isn't too long. I know you said it was your off day, so you better actually be taking time to yourself. I'm looking at you. Don't spend all day in the garden again. I mean, unless that's what you want to do. All right. So there we go. We got all 4 trays done. Yay! That was actually a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. It's getting warm in here. It's a lot faster than I was expecting it to be. And, yeah. It's great. It's great. And they look fantastic. I'm super happy with these. So we got these. And then this one, which is the inside and the outside all together. You're not going to the garden, except you left your compost bucket down there. So you are going to the garden, is what you're telling me. You're hoping he comes to his senses. I think he has some other stuff going on at work that may be affecting him. But I mean, this is a guy, let's say, with us rent-free when he needed a place to stay. Well, I really hope he comes to his senses because you're an excellent friend. And you deserve good friends too. All right, so these are all done. I did say I was going to take a lunch break. However, I've only been going for about an hour and a half. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start cutting up the Revilo stuff. And heck, let's just start getting that going, huh? What do you think? I think so. All right. So I'm actually only going to take just a couple minutes to go grab some water and take a quick break. Grab some water. Everybody go stretch. Get your bathroom breaks. Go grab water and stuff like that. I know lunch is important. Lunch will happen, I promise. I promise, I promise. You can poke me at it in the Discord. You can yell, let me later, if I forget lunch again. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, grab water, bathroom break, everybody go stretch, move around a little bit. If you are lurking at work, which I know you probably are, I see you in there, you know who you are. Take a few minutes, have a quick break. I will meet you back here in about 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to start in on the Revilo trays. I've got 10 trays and 1 travel case to make. So this should actually be mostly done today. Probably finish it up tomorrow. And yeah, then they'll hopefully be to Brian by Friday. I'm going to cross my fingers on that one. Yeah, so give me a couple minutes. We will be right back. Alright, we are back, and that was more than 5 minutes because I actually had to, well, I didn't have to, but I thought I'd go ahead and start cutting this fabric so it's in a little bit more manageable pieces. Whew, hold on. I just ran up and down the stairs a couple times. Whew. Slow down, heart. Not all the way, but a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, that's not all the way. Okay. So, we are officially back. Back. Alright. Lost quite a few viewers while I was gone, but that's okay. Thank you for sticking around with me. So I do have to say I am going to be kind of out of screen for a couple minutes here because I need to cut all this down into 1 tile sizes before I can start to iron them or anything like that. So here we go. I will continue talking though because I like to talk. Well, if I can remember anything to talk about that's interesting, I should say. If I could think of anything interesting to talk about, I should say. Yes, that's more correct. Alrighty. So, let's get started. Woo! Ah, these are gonna look so good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put uncut stuff on this side, cut stuff here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm out of view right quick because I need to cut things. My cutting machine's over here, and it's just too difficult to move. So we got lots of stuff coming. How's my day going? My day is pretty good so far. Not too bad at all. Got a couple of trees done already. And now I'm working on the Revilo Kickstarter trays. If you missed it, there was a Kickstarter by Creature Curation for a new campaign setting. Actually, an entire new land. This is actually the map of it right here. And I jumped in on this as a as one of the extras that you could get is a dice tray made by me with one of these 2 designs. This design right here was a Kickstarter exclusive. Only place you could get it was through the Kickstarter. These ones were also in the Kickstarter. However, I do believe that Creature Curation will have a few available for purchase later on. So we will see about that. We are rocking and rolling here. We're getting through things pretty quickly, and I'm very happy with the progress today.
Yes, these end pieces will need to get trimmed a little bit more. How's your day going? I hope you're getting a lot of stuff done if you're working. If not, I hope you're getting a lot of good rest in. So many panels. There's so much of this fabric that I'm not even going to be able to use because of the way it prints. Day's going good. Planning to do some homework. That is always a good idea. Well, you picked a really good stream to sit in on because I talk absolute nonsense while I'm working. And there's, you know, pretty good music while I'm at it. Might even go ahead and make some keychain bags from this too. Because there's these pieces like this that is not big enough to do anything else but a keychain bag. So we might even have some keychain bags available later on. Maybe. I hate wasting fabric, so I always try to find something to do with it if I can. Do not like waste. So excited for the first week of full stitch my tree! Yay! I'm so excited too. Also doing laundry. Doing laundry is a good idea. I actually did a lot of laundry this weekend. In fact, I did all the laundry this weekend because I wanted to make sure that by the time I got to working today, everything was done and I could just like focus on work rather than, oh my gosh, there's a billion other things to do at my house. Because, you know, there's always something else to do. Always, always, always. So much cutting. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, I've never been more thankful for this new cutting machine than I am right now. So thankful. It's the best investment I've ever made in my studio. It's gonna be the back of the trees. I'll separate these out into different piles of different designs once I get to actually
Actually, I already have them out. Okay, gotta turn it over. Can't see it on that side. I like that Stitch Witch. My scrap pile here is getting kind of ridiculous. I'm really glad you can't see it. It looks like a mess. Okay, to be fair, the whole thing kind of looks like a mess right now. But that's just because I'm in the middle of it. We'll get everything. It's fine. Everything will work out. And when I'm done, it'll look great. Everything works out when you let it into your heart. Aww, that's really sweet, Michael Wayne. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're doing well today. Whew. I'm getting close. I feel like I've been cutting fabric for hours now. I know that's not the case. Sometimes it just feels like it. If I trusted myself more, I would just fold this into smaller pieces and do one cut and get all the lines, but I'm not that good yet. I'll get there. One day I'll be able to do it. Unfortunately, the print is not 100% straight on the cut of fabric that I got, so it's a little bit harder to do that. I have to be very careful about the lines because the cut lines are really small. Don't think I'm going to get through all of these today, but I'll at least get a pretty good start on them. Probably be able to finish them all up tomorrow, which would be phenomenal. And that'll mean that everything that has been at least partially paid for is done. Last one. Last panel. Last panel. Let's see. Stole the line from Cheap Trip. I don't know what that is. I can't click that video right now, but please, as long as it's not like something dirty, should be fine.
And in case anyone is wondering, yes, this is their logo. I am doing custom orders. Oh, hey! Thanks so much, Gem Song. Oh, it's been almost a year. Oh, thank you so much. This way. Thank you. Gotta head off to a meeting. Well, you have a very safe meeting. I hope your safety meeting goes well. And everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. As far as safety goes. At least. Well, I mean, I hope everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing either way. But yes. Safety first. I'm just organizing my scraps into what type of scraps they are. Because this is what I do. We went over the fact that I'm very particular, right? Alright. That's all fixed. Whew. Alright. I do. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why it did that. But, I approved it. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I don't know why it did that. Alright. Let's get everything ready to go for... Oh my gosh. Automod's going crazy. I think you have to do the @ first. I think that's what it is. They don't like it when you don't @ someone. Alright, Fred. Lift up. Hold it down. Keep down, Fred. Alright. Yeah, but the @ person gives them an alert. I can see that. I apologize for the auto mod doing that. Not really anything I can do to stop it, I don't think. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Still learning. Still learning. Please be kind. Alright. Let's get this all ironed out. Now I'm going to start making piles, depending on what part it is. I did not know that it sent them an alert. Did not know. But I guess that's probably why AutoMod was like, no, I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should change the title of this because it's no longer things that I designed. We're gonna do a really quick title change.
good, be good. There. End up losing it. Some of these need to be trimmed up a little bit more, but I will worry about that later, because at the moment, I'm actually not even going to use all of these 4 trays. Some of the panels are going to be turned into other things. But let's do the trays first. And either way, we gotta iron everything anyways, so. I will end up pulling up the order sheet as well, just to make sure. But yes, someone said they don't know I did custom. I do custom. I can do, if you have a business of some sort, or podcast, or whatever, I can do custom made dice trays for you as a bulk order, because there's only so little fabric I can do at once. So yeah, but I can do custom orders. I can do trays and bags, all sizes. Just depends on what you want. I'm not taking custom orders at the moment, because I want to make sure everything that I have going on right now gets out before I start opening up my custom queue. Because I don't want people to wait very long. I don't like that. I don't like making people wait. The last round of custom orders, some of the people were waiting in line for over a month, and I do not feel good about that at all. Despite the fact that, it was necessary, it was just a long line, and I only had so many hours in a day to make things. Or really, in a week. I didn't even have time every day to make. But now I do! So, custom queue is coming. It's going to be open next month, which is technically tomorrow. But, I will put notifications out and everything like that as soon as I have everything set up on my website. I actually might go ahead and put, after the pre-order ends, I will probably go ahead and do custom orders at that time. Yes, I do have, essentially what I do is, you pay a deposit, kind of like tattoo artists, to reserve your place online, and then we arrange everything else through emails, and the actual order itself will go through PayPal so that you can have all the tracking and all that stuff. But I did just switch over my ordering system for online, and I might actually be able to do everything on my website. I just need to fiddle around with it a little bit more, make sure I know what process I'm going to use, and have everything ready to go. I'll also need to update my FAQ as far as custom orders go for the process. So yeah, there's a bit that I need to set up on the back end before I start taking custom orders again, since I switched over all my systems. Not all of them, but I switched over my base store checkout, and I want to make sure that there's no issues before I go into starting custom work on that. And it looks like so far so good with the pre-orders, so we will see. But I also have a lot more time now to sit down and organize and search for fabrics if people want certain types of designs or anything like that. So now I actually can do custom work to a better extent and faster as well now that I'm full-time with it. So many panels. Oh, I'm almost done with this side. Whew, it's getting warm in here, but I think it's because of the iron. It happens. Alright, last one! I mean, it was just for this side. There's still just as much left between the other two designs. But all of the items that I'm making are getting one of these, so there's twice as many. Alright. That's done. So many. Maps next. I'm super impressed with how these maps came out. They look fantastic. And I know people love map trays for some reason. I don't understand. But map trays, that's where it's at. Which I think, okay, honestly, it's really cool to have a tray that has a map on it. Where are we? Oh, here, let me pull out my dice tray. Let's unsnap it real quick. This is where we are. I mean, it's a great campaign reference if you're playing in a campaign and you happen to have a map of that world on your dice tray. You just be like, oh, well, here we go. Okay, it's very, very warm in here now that the iron's really going. Even the desk is warm. So, there we go. That's better. Whew. You'd think with all the rain outside it would be cooler in here, but it just made it muggy. I'm liking this playlist. It's a pretty good one. Thank you again, Dragon Gem, for turning me on to Pretzel. For anybody who doesn't know what Pretzel is a Twitch integration that you can do. I haven't set up all the stuff properly so that you can see like what's playing. But that's a thing you can do. But it's Twitch approved music. It's not gonna get us DMCA notices, which, if you've been following me for a while now, at least 6 months, then you would know I've had issues with that, and I'm not about to touch it again. I actually just finally surpassed this month, finally surpassed the, got back up to my follower count on my Twitter, after DMCA notices for hoop videos, which, had they just been 15 seconds shorter, it would have been perfectly fine. Nobody would have called me out on it. But, you know, as you were, shit happens. And sometimes you get your Twitter suspended and they won't respond to you whatsoever. No, I'm not bitter. Not at all. But anyways, if you don't already follow me on Twitter, then you would not have seen this. In fact, I'm kind of surprised if you don't follow me on Twitter how you got here. I don't know. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna fault you for it. Welcome to the family. Wonderful little chaos being you. Go check out my Twitter because I have a giveaway going for the ultimate prize pack, which includes 1 dice tray, deluxe dice tray, custom made for you by me, plus a WizKids, I believe it's a white dragon, painted custom for you by GM Lee, who is a phenomenal painter, and you should definitely go check him out. It's _GM Lee, Leigh, I believe, on Twitter. The underscore is either before or in the middle. I can't remember which one. Anyways, go check him out because he is awesome. And plus, on top of that, so you got your dragon, you got your dice tray. Well, you need to roll dice to hit that dragon, right? You get 2 sets of dice with this giveaway. First is a set of raised obsidian, which I personally bought for my own collection, and I'm throwing that in for you. Lightly used, mostly for pictures. Then my friends at Norse Foundry offered to make it a little bit sweeter by offering one of their black lava metal dice sets. So you got your gemstone dice and your metal dice, and the dice tray that can protect both, which is just perfect. Not that you need protection for metal dice, but your table might. Yeah. And my dice trays hold up to that. In addition, there's also going to be a Chaos Bean notebook for you in that entire prize pack. So, you got your dragon, you got your dice tray, you got 2 sets of really awesome dice, and then you even have a journal so you can write down how you defeat this fucking dragon. And that's super cool. So you can document the whole thing in your awesome Chaos Bean notebook. I'm actually considering, because I love the guys at Creature Curate so much, and I have quite a few of their pins, I might go ahead and even just make it just that much sweeter and include one of their pins from my own personal collection. So, you got, man, that giveaway, whoever wins is going to have the ultimate gaming setup you cannot touch, and it's going to be gorgeous, and they are the luckiest person in the world. So, if you haven't already entered, if you want to get in on this, search on Twitter, #ArasLevelsUp, all one word obviously, and just take a look at the tweets that we have there, because, whoo boy, is that gonna be a ridiculous prize pack. Whenever I hit 4,000 followers, I will be going through, giving everybody one last chance to enter. And then I will go through and sort my spreadsheet, get rid of any duplicate entries, and roll dice, of course, to figure out who wins, because why the heck not? That's like really on brand, totally in. So good luck, and may the dice ever roll ever in your favor, especially you, Dragon Gem. And no, I'm not cheating. I'm not going to cheat and rig it. I'm gonna let the dice say. For the record, international people are welcome to enter, because it will be open for international as well. Oh. Woo! Don't do that. Sorry. I got distracted. Squirrel! Alright. I'm finally done. Oh no. Oh no! Oh gosh, that purple eco came out today. Oh no, no, no. Why'd you remind me? Am I sure I won't cheat? I don't like cheating the dice. The dice give such interesting rolls, you know? I may be subject to bribery. But also, hey, May Queen Faye, you were in charge of making sure I didn't buy that pen. So why are you reminding me? I completely forgot all about the fact that that purple eco was going to be... it's going to be released. You did not say anything about the purple eco. You didn't even say purple. Yes, but you said Goulet pens. And that's... What do they have? They have the purple eco. It just released. I'm looking at the clock. It released like 15 minutes ago. That's the only reason why you would be on that website. Not the only reason. We're all addicted to pens here. Y'all are supposed to talk me out of buying this pen, okay? I don't have a steady paycheck anymore. They relate. It's only been 10 minutes. Alright, I'll give you that. Okay, let me see. Can I look? No, I don't need it. I do not need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Holy cannoli. So much has happened on my phone since I last looked at it. What do I need to do though? I need to go check that invoice and make sure I have the right amounts. I apologize. I know I'm not supposed to be looking at my phone while I'm doing streaming, but oh my. Maybe I will get that purple eco. I'm not good at talking people out of buying stuff. I'm more like buy it all, treat yourself kind of person. Did I get the notebooks? No. No, I haven't. I will, let's be honest, by the end of the day, I'll probably have the purple eco and a notebook on the way. And I really shouldn't. It's really bad. I shouldn't do that. Okay, so we got 5 Cheelinids and 10 mat trays. And 2 travel cases. Okay. Where's my package? Don't buy the notebook. Oh. Oh. Apparently I need to go to the post office today? I don't know if you sent it to my P.O. box or if you sent it to my house. I should write this down before I forget the numbers. Did I say 5 Cheelinids and 10 maps, right? And then we got 2 mat cases. It was supposed to come to my house. Okay, I will. 5 and 10. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, I have not gotten it yet then. Though coming from your place to mine, it usually takes about 5 days or so. Yeah. Pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're gonna start on the Chilinets first because those are easier. Well, they're not easier, but there's only 5 of them. So I can get all 5 done. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do all 5 of the Chilinet trays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna do all 5 of the Chilinet trays. I do not need to buy. You're so bad. All right. I might do the pen. I don't know. I really shouldn't. I don't have enough room in my pen case anymore. That's the problem. I guess I need to make another pen case. Oh gosh, what have I done? This is bad. You know what's funny is that the first pen I actually wanted to get was the orange one. The Orange Eco, and I tried to get that one, but when I went for it, Goulet was sold out, and I was like, well, I'm not looking for it on any other pen sites because I know myself, and I have very little self-control. So, yeah. I ended up getting the blue one. And then I said something to Lee about it, and he's like, oh, well, I have it on other places. And I'm like, no, don't tell me that. Why would you tell me that? Why would you do that to me? You know I have no self-control. Impulse control is nothing. And by the way, for the record, that was a really bad impression of Lee. So, don't tell him. It's fine. He's not going to listen to this anyways. But yeah, so all the pens I've gotten, I still haven't gotten that Orange Eco. And I should probably get that one before I get the purple. But the purple's so pretty. Did the same with the orange one. Got the green instead. Yes, the orange is back in stock. It's been back in stock. I am very tempted to get both because why not both? You are braver people than I. I'm too chicken to do piston fillers and eyedroppers. This one, you can get... The Ecos come with the... Yeah. But, I mean, you know, it's not for everybody, I guess. I don't know. I'm a very messy person when it comes to refilling my pens. So, I make a mess of it. But, you know, they're fun. They're so much fun. And if you've been sitting on the fence about getting fountain pens, well, You should go elsewhere because I will do my best to talk you into it. I am a bad influence. One of these days, though, I'm gonna have an eco in every color just like you. Principia, the biggest thing I can say for doing like fountain pens and filling them and whatnot, do it at your sink. Don't try to do it at the kitchen table. Don't do it in your workspace. Do it at the sink. I am not allowed to fill my pens anywhere other than the kitchen sink because I make a giant fucking mess. I don't. I make a mess of myself, and if I were anywhere else, I would make a much bigger mess, but, yeah. I won't, eyedropper fill, I don't even know. I do not know. Piston filling, though, not too bad, not too bad. I've never tried an eyedropper fill pen. But that just sounds like a recipe for disaster for me. Once again, kind of messy. Not so much the filling you worry about. Ooh. Well, I have solutions for that. First of all, for a majority of fountain pens, you want to keep them point up when you're storing them. And now, obviously, it will vary depending on the pen itself. Some pens do better point down because they dry out too much when you have point up. But you know, I mean, it's not so bad. Not so bad. I have a hard case that I keep all mine in. I also make, now you didn't hear it from me, but my keychain bags actually fit two fountain pens, in them, and I got, yeah, you totally heard it from me. Yeah, let's see, converters for some reason, you don't worry about, you don't worry so much, even though they're basically tiny piston fills anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. Very interesting conversation. Yep. I'm sewing and talking about fountain pens. I'm sorry. I apologize if anybody's sitting here dying because the conversation is not about sewing or dice trays or RPGs at all. We're talking about pens. But, once again, welcome to my brain. It's my channel. Talk about sewing in your utility rolls for fountain pens. I do. So I actually just made a bit of an update to the design, just a little tweak, and one of my witchy pre-orders was for a utility roll specifically to store fountain pens. And that is what they did with it when they got it. And I actually used my fountain pen collection to make sure that it would fit. And I really hope it fits all of her pens. Also, my keychain bags, those, after I realized that there was a thing with fountain pens, I was like, hey, because Lee started in. GM Lee is the reason why... He is the gateway to my fountain pen obsession. I'm blaming him. He's given me all sorts of bad habits. No, I've always had a bit of a pen obsession, but I didn't realize how you could, how easy it was to come across fountain pens, how easy it was to use them, fill them, and how, you know, it started with, oh, I'll just get one. And now there's so many. Now I have, I think, 8. Yeah, just one. You were both the gateway to mine. Yes! Spreading bad habits. Great. Fantastic. Nah. Yeah, GM Lee consistently tempts me with miniatures on Twitter as well. He's bad news. Oh, man. No. He's awesome. Absolutely adore him. But damn it, he's got too many expensive hobbies that are really, really interesting to me. And I will say, that's Gargot. Sorry, hold on. I will say, seeing his mini painting, especially his streams and stuff, has actually quite tempted me into trying to do mini painting as well. Problem is, I don't actually use minis in a lot of stuff. So there's that. And also, I haven't actually painted anything in like 15 years. So that's also a thing. But there's reasons behind that, and I don't really want to get into it. What the hell? Did I have a paper cut? What was that? Do it. Oh, man. You're just as bad as everybody else. I like you. But he's an excellent mini painter. Actually, I might even... He's supposed to do a paint class in at PAX U, and I actually might join that. So that's a thing that might happen. Yeah, because I think he's doing a beginner class, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get in on that. Because fuck it, if I'm gonna start actually trying to paint minis, I'm gonna take the class. If I'm gonna take a class, well, I might as well support one of my best friends in the entire world. So there we go. I don't think this is marking very well anymore. I should probably sharpen my pencil. Light. Yeah, sharpen the pencil, Aras. Don't just sit here. Yeah, oh man. Darn it. The heck? Now, not only do I have feel that. That when I met you, you talked about how you would love to get a letter with all sorts of ink colors. Not necessarily for me, so I had to get more colors of ink and paper and a wax seal. Now look what you started. I'm so grateful we met. You know what? Can I just say, even to this day, all the conventions I've been to, sitting down and talking to you, hanging out for that like hour, so it was like an hour or two that we just sat there just chatting. Probably one of my favorite afternoons I've spent at a convention was hanging out with you. So thank you. I'm so glad I met you too. We talked for like hours. It was so long. Sat down to talk. Next thing we knew, the convention was closing. And then we got lost trying to get out of there. It was great. This is why you never take me and ask me for directions. Unless we are in my hometown, do not ask me for directions. Do not follow where I'm going because I am 100% sure I am lost. Saved your first day of your first convention. Yeah. Class could also be a good introduction to see if you enjoy it. Yes. I mean, spending 8+ hours on a miniature like me isn't something you should do unless you really enjoy it. I completely agree. Well, I'm glad that I was able to save your first day of your first convention. And I'm so happy that I met you. Because you are a fantastic person. And I like you a lot. Alright, almost done. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the 5 chillin' trays. Actually, whew, I just realized it's 1 o'clock, 1:30. So, okay, so now I'm torn because I want to keep going, but also I'm supposed to have lunch. And I will get yelled at by a lot of people if I don't eat lunch. And this is when I see you yelling at me to get lunch. Oh man, it was great. Got to meet the Decon, albeit briefly. I really hope I get to meet you too. I hope I get to meet you too, Rosie. Where are you going to any conventions anytime soon? Are you going to be at PAX Unplugged? Is anybody here going to be at PAX Unplugged? Lunch is important. Yes, I know. I will get lunch, I promise. I promise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up marking this tray, and then I'm going to take lunch. You will be at PAX U. Yay! Well, I can't wait to meet you. Anybody who's going to PAX U, I can't wait. Cannot wait. Is it December yet? Okay, okay. Ow. Can't go an entire stream without stabbing myself. Hey, I didn't have to use my seam ripper on a seam today. Yay. When you get back from the laundry room, I better be having lunch. I will have some time before the yelling starts. Great. I'm so happy about that. Well, don't you worry. I'm going to cut the stream here in just a moment. And I will go get lunch. I promise. This is going to be crooked. This is going to be slightly crooked, maybe. No. Yeah, it's going to be crooked. No, it's not. That's not crooked at all. Yes, it is. It's definitely crooked. Okay, I'm going to have to remark this one. Alright. So, things are starting to get crooked. And I think it's because my blood sugar's dropping. Probably. Because I had breakfast. Okay? I had breakfast. And it was just before I started streaming. But now I'm starting to get all shaky. And I'm, yeah. So, I'm going to go get lunch now. So, yes, okay. Oh, Rosie, that's okay. I completely understand. Money is tight. If I didn't already have the trip paid for, I probably would chicken out of going this year. But really, it's the closest major convention that most of my friends are going to be at with me. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I had a blast today. I really, really appreciate all of your help, all of your support, just even hanging out with me. Just, it warms my heart, and I appreciate and I love all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Trying to think. I will probably not be streaming the rest of the day. However, you will be able to catch me tomorrow. Let me just double check so I'm making sure I'm not telling lies here. Yes, you will be able to catch me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/The Greyhawk channel for the penultimate episode of City of the Gods, which is an open legend RPG campaign that we will be finishing up very, very soon. And yeah, you'll be able to catch me that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Savings Time, Eastern Time, whatever that is. Yeah, everybody go get lunch right now. Go get lunch. Go get water. Have your break. Enjoy your day. And keep being awesome. Bye.